Capricorn, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'd like to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up as you leave if you like the video, because it does help the channel and it also helps the video to circulate so that others can see the messages that they need to see. I want to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It's definitely going to completely resonate for some of you, but not all of you. Those of you that it doesn't completely resonate for, that's okay. Take what does resonate and keep that. That's your messages, okay? And then feel free to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs, all of you. Those will give you more information in regards to what it is that you've been closed off to as far as the guidance that's been coming in. Now, so far, everybody that I've read for is closed off because they've got resistance in their world in some area. So I have a feeling you're going to also. Okay, so we're going to get these cards here. Soul's Journey and Motivation Manifesto. Those are your first cards. These are going to be messages from your guides. Love, Capricorn. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Spirit is wanting you to see the good in all things at this point in time. See everything from a place of love, not fear. That is super important right now. Without self-mastery, we are slaves to fear, impulse, and conformity. With self-mastery, joy, greatness, and transcendence are ours. Control your thoughts and your feelings. That is the self-mastery. You don't allow fear in. Or conformity. We don't conform. So the way to do that, though, is through love, right? Through love. Seeing everything from a place of love makes it positive. And it stops the fear from being able to enter. Also, being connected to your inner guidance system. The only time we really sense fear is when we're not connected, when we're disconnected from our inner guidance system. Okay, now we're going to get some Tarot Illuminati cards. And, oh, this is upside down, yes. I don't do reversals. Seven of Swords. This is all about having taken the steps to achieve something that you wanted to achieve, but you didn't fully achieve it. You were shorted somehow. So all that means is whatever plans you created for that purpose, they didn't work the way you wanted them to. So now you got to go to plan B. Because if you notice, this guy's walking out with 5 swords. He wanted 7, but he can't carry all 7. So he had to leave 2 behind, and he's looking back at them thinking, okay, I got to figure out how I'm coming back for you now without being seen. So, plan B, new strategy. Princess of Wands. This is all about what it is that you want. Going after what you want. Having that drive, the ambition, the desire, and going for it. That new beginning. She's holding an Ace of Wands, basically, which is that following your passion and going after what it is that you want. Now you've got the Queen of Wands. She is in her right. That's what's coming through to me. She knows who she is. She knows her value. She knows her worth. She knows that she is worthy of everything that she wants. This queen is so sexy, so sensual, so beautiful, so solid in her footing. She knows, like I said, she knows who she is and what she deserves and what she's not going to settle for. She doesn't settle for anything. She goes for what she wants, and she gets what she wants, or she doesn't settle. She moves on. And then you've got the Fool card. This is, see, a new beginning. Spirit wants you to take a leap. Take that leap of faith. It's going to take you someplace so good. Someplace pure. Have faith. There's a lot of, you got a white dog here. He's holding a white, looks like a carnation. White is faith and purity. You're being asked to move in a new direction, and you're being asked to do it by taking a leap of faith, because you're not able to see where it is that you're supposed to head. You don't have all the information yet. You don't have enough information to take that step forward. But Spirit's asking you to do it anyway. Trust and have faith. See all from a place of love and self-mastery. Right? Okay, now we're going to get some Gaia Oracle cards. Well, that was a weird cut, but okay, Spirit wants you to have this card for sure. Card number 1, it's about beginnings. Tree of life, fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. You are headed for your life's purpose, your destiny. That's where Spirit is moving you to. And just because it didn't totally work out the way you thought it was going to or you wanted it to, doesn't mean it's not going to. So this sits on the 7 of Swords and the Princess of Wands. Get creative. Go back in. There's a blessing here for you. Card 32, it breaks down to a 5, which is all about change. Purification, and this is about emotion because it's water. So it's emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. Getting yourself to that place of love. Self-love too. You're not out of the mix here. Now this sits on the Princess of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Both big on self-love. They love themselves. Like I said, the Wands know their value. They know their self-worth. They know what is right and what is settling. And they don't settle. Gaia, card number 5 again. So now you've got 5-5, big changes. Wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. You are being raised up, Capricorn, up-leveled. You are climbing to a higher height here. And this sits on top of the Queen of Wands and the Fool. She has no problem taking leaps of faith. None. She's got that inner strength. Spirit is asking you, have that inner strength. Self-mastery. Go within. Figure this out. Get yourself to that place where you don't allow fear to make a slave of you. You're not impulsive and you do not conform. Be you. She, the energy around the Queen of Wands, she's somebody that, she's herself. She loves herself. She knows she's great as she is. She doesn't need to listen to anybody saying, you need to change this, you need to do that. Be you and be true to you, Capricorn. I feel like you're at the tip of something here, and I don't know what it is, but it feels like, you know, you've climbed a mountain. You've worked so hard to get where you're at. You've climbed a mountain, and you're almost at the pinnacle of it. You've got this much further to go, but you just don't know if you've got the strength, the character to make it to the top. But you do, and this is how you do. Okay. I don't know if I cut these, so I'm cutting them again. I always get interrupted and then I don't remember. Card number 4. This is all about your stability, your foundation, your grounding, making it absolutely solid. Spirit is helping you here to solidify this, whatever this is. This is something that is not going to crumble down around your feet. This is going to be solid, and this is in sexuality. So this could be around a person, a love interest. Queen of Wands, again, like I said, she's a very sexual being. This is on the tree of life and the emotional cleansing. I think you have something coming in, or you're being moved towards something in love that's going to be out of this world for you. And then you've got pride, card number 7. 7 is a very divine number. That is the angel's spirit, divine guidance, divine intervention, and it's pride. Don't let your pride ruin this for you. Now this is on top of the emotional cleansing and the wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding. When you can get to this place, pride doesn't exist anymore. That's how you know you've crossed over to that, because pride is not a big deal anymore. Okay, now we're going to get an Island Time Wellness card. Yeah, soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. You are being moved toward a soulmate here. Have the faith and trust. For me, I find it interesting that you've got the Princess of Wands and the Queen of Wands, and they're flanked by the Seven of Swords and the Fool. And if you notice, look at the two women are looking straight forward, straight ahead. Look at these two guys. They're looking at each other. It's like he's looking to see if this guy that's willing to step off this cliff because he's trusting where he's headed, if he can see him sneaking off with all these swords. And he's looking back at him like, I see you. I got you. Hiding. He's trying to hide, this guy. But he can see him. So I don't know if some of you are or have been trying to hide from something or someone, or your person is. That is such a weird message. So it might only be for one or two of you. But this is your journey right here, Spirit says. You're going from this place of trying to be inconspicuous, traveling through the Princess and the Queen of Wands to gain what it is that you need to gain in order to get to that place of seeing everything from a place of love and having the self-mastery to take that leap of faith towards your soulmate. And letting go of the pride. And there's something to do with the sexuality here. It could be that some of you, you're hiding, because this is in line with the hiding card, right? It could be that you have an interest in the same sex, and you're worried about what everyone's going to think and feel about that. It's all about love. It doesn't matter. Same sex or not same, it doesn't matter. It's all about love. Let them think what they want to think. That's not your problem. That sounds like a them problem, not a you problem. So if that's the case for some of you, don't let your pride get in the way of that. Okay. I don't take cards that drop out unless I'm guided to do so, and I was guided to pick those up. I had somebody ask me that in the comments, because in their mind, cards that drop out are cards from Spirit. And yes, I used to do it that way too, but that's not how I do it now. And I always go by my gut. If my gut says, yes, you've got to keep those, then I keep them. And my son is making an appearance again. This is my deck. I created this, and this is my son. But this is all about peace. This is that inner peace, that inner knowing. The inner knowing that takes you to that place of inner peace. It's so important to get there. And you get there by self-mastery. Letting go of the fear, not being impulsive, and not conforming. For sure not conforming. Doing what it is that's right for you, not everybody else. Who cares what everybody else thinks about your direction? It's your life. They wouldn't want you telling them what to do. Whoa, that just jumped right out. Dream big, Capricorn. Dream big. Your dreams are about to come true, so you might as well make them huge, right? They might as well be big. Okay, so this was Synchronicity Oracle. This was Just Ask Oracle. And this is Whispers of Love. Card number 3, this is all about your growth and your evolution. Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires and then dream big, Capricorn. Have another look. Make sure you're going after what you really want, what your desires are. This is all about your soul's path and your soul's purpose, because that's what you love. It's what your soul loves. That's what you love. This was very beautiful. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you got the message that was coming in. I hope it makes sense and it helps you. I do want to get more information for you. I want to ask your guides and spirit what it is that you can do, be, think, and or feel to move through this and get to where you need to be. That place of seeing things from a place of love. This is growth. This is evolution here. So I'm going to go into the extended and find out from spirit how you can do that, how you can get to that place quickly and as pain-free as possible. We're going to do that in the extended. Like I said before, click on the title of this video. It'll drop down my description box. The link is in there and the listing of all the decks that I use. Okay? So those of you that are going over, I will see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I will see you next time.